The graduate assistant who graded Samantha Fulnecky's controversial essay at OU has been relieved of instructional duties, according to the university.
Fox 25's Paige Taylor breaks down the university's statement released this afternoon and how they determined the teaching assistant was arbitrary in the grading of that specific paper.
You may recall the psychology paper written by OU student Samantha Fulnecky that made headlines both here at home and nationally. She was given a 0 on this paper, then claimed this was because she mentioned God in the paper about gender roles in society. She filed a religious discrimination claim and went through the grade appeals process. The grade appeal was previously decided in Fulnecky's favor and will not count towards her final grade in the class. The university had placed the graduate teaching assistant who graded the paper on administrative leave, prompting a protest from students on campus.
I read the essay personally, and it was not a very good essay, and there's no thesis, there's no citation, so I think having to press her on leave is a bit too far.
The university said its investigation is complete for the claim of discrimination, but the university does not release the findings of these investigations. According to OU, at the same time as the university's investigation, the provost and academic dean reviewed the case and determined the GA was arbitrary in the grading of this specific paper. The university announced on Monday the graduate teaching assistant will no longer have instructional duties at the university, which is what Fulnecky told reporters earlier this month she thought should happen.
I think if you can't do your job correctly in any setting, you get fired. So I think that's, ultimately what should happen. But I have nothing personally against the TA. I'm just trying to stand up for what's right.
College graduates now make up a record 25% of the total unemployed.
With job cuts, rapid technology changes, and skyrocketing tuition, we're asking whether a college degree is still worth it. For the first time, a majority of American voters polled say no. We posed the question to State Superintendent Lyndall Fields, who's working to pull up Oklahoma's public education from 50th in the nation. Is college still worth it for our kids?
Yes. 100%. Yes, I think it's still worth it. If we're going to attract businesses here, we need more college graduates, more career tech. We need all of the above.
And there are still going to be jobs that require human oversight. Let's make that point clear.
State lawmakers like Daniel Pay have been eyeing AI's inevitable dramatic impact on Oklahomans for years. He wants to see university programs emphasize AI, computer science, and coding across all majors.
I think no matter what career path a student is on, learning those skill sets is going to be absolutely critical for their future success. So
in any field.
Absolutely.
Critical thinking and leadership skills learned in college, Pay believes, make the tuition worth it. But that price tag is exploding. College Board data shows nationally the average inflation-adjusted cost of public four-year college tuition for in-state students has doubled since 1995, and it's up 75% at private colleges. Research.com looked at 17 institutions of higher learning in Oklahoma, finding the median cost of studying in the Sooner State is just over $18,000 a year, while the median alumni salary for Oklahoma graduates sits at just under $45,000. Some majors and fields of study are already on the chopping block. The Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education recently voted to terminate 41 degree programs, which they deemed low producing. That includes 16 degrees at OU. It's just hard now, and thinking about what my kids want to study and thinking, are those jobs even going to exist? Is that something we're thinking about as we look at education and curriculum and policy?
That's fair, right? You want them to go into something that's going to be
there.
Hopefully the colleges are evaluating their programs, and career techs too. Are they still viable programs?
The superintendent there mentioning career tech, not just college. Creating and promoting alternative career paths is going to be critical for Oklahoma's future workforce. Tune into Good Day Oklahoma tomorrow morning to hear what Superintendent Fields has to say about the more than 10,000 Oklahomans who graduate high school each year without any path forward.